Welcome back. Well, the SGX Nifty is suggesting a start around the 17,800 odd mark. As we've been telling you, you need to compare the SGX Nifty with the Nifty future. So that would mean that we're bracing for a bit of a green tick to kickstart trade. But let's get in Mitessh Thakkar as well as Sudarshan Sukhani. Season's greetings, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining in this morning. Well, Mitessh, you go first. What's your take on the Nifty? Beautiful run is what we've had, staring at around 17,800. Time to take some money off the table, or do you believe we're good for more?
Good morning, Najib. Season's greeting to you and the entire CNBC family. My sense is that, 17,800, 850 would be some kind of a pivot area. We have, in fact, for the last many days maintained this as the target zone, or the first target zone, let me correct it. And I think I would be tempted to take money over here, wait for a dip to play out, maybe around 17,650, 670, re-enter once we get a dip in the next couple of days. Broadly, I think good chance that we will eventually test 18,100. But 17,800, 850 would be a slightly tricky zone, and I think it will attract a lot of supply. So the first reaction when the markets are around 17,800 or just above it, I think is to take profits.
Okay, Sudarshan Sukhani is also with us. Sudarshan, good morning. Happy Diwali to you and your family, and hope this is one of the better ones that we've seen in the last many years. How are you feeling about the market now? You think it's just a matter of time before we get to new highs, and what's the call for today?
Good morning, Sonia, and a happy Diwali to all viewers. See, I'm upbeat on the market, and the very simple reason is that this is a seasonally bullish period. You know, when we start the beginning of from the month of November to sometime during the budget, which now is February, the 4 months are almost always outperformers. So let's look at a very deep decline behind us. That correction is probably over, and we are looking at a seasonally well-adjusted bullish pattern. So I'm upbeat on the markets. Now, when you are upbeat on the markets, the idea is to buy on dips as far as possible. So there should be only one theme: go long in the market and to accumulate. Today, for specifically, we have seen a big gap up yesterday. So today the markets could consolidate, could pick up some more gains. I would be a buyer on a very shallow dip towards 17,700, or let's say 650 to 700. And I can't be so specific. The important point is, if you see a minor dip today, go long in the market and stay long at least for a couple of days.
Okay, let's get some picks going as well. Sudarshan, what do you have for us?
Well, Dr. Reddy's is a buying opportunity. You know, one of the problems with pharma companies is simply that we never know what the news will bring. But if I were to look purely at the chart suggests that Dr. Reddy's is willing and ready for some kind of a breakout. It's a buy with a stop under 42.50. Asian Paints is my only intraday short. The stock has been a disappointment, surprisingly, because it was always a blue chip. It's an intraday short with a stop above 31.59. M&M is a buy. M&M has been consolidating, and in that sense, it's been a little bit of an underperformer recently. But that happens. Momentum is now picking up. I would be a buyer in M&M with a stop under 12.40. And finally, ONGC is giving us a very attractive bullish pattern that takes time to develop and eventually move on the upper side. But there's a buying opportunity here with a stop under 129. When we are bullish, the thrust should be to look to buy.
But good morning, Sudarshan, and really happy Diwali from me as well. What's the call on the Nifty Bank? Is that likely to be the outperformer? And within that, which is the winning horse?
Hi, good morning, Atak. Pleasure to hear you here. Again, see, the Nifty Bank has been an outperformer that we can all see. I can't say which of them will be continuing to be an outperformer, because apart from ICICI Bank and State Bank, it does appear that Kotak Bank is also getting its act together and may participate in the rally. But the heavyweights will continue to be better off. ICICI Bank should be certainly the star of the show. The Bank Nifty is likely to make new highs much earlier than the Nifty. So if you want to choose between the two, the Bank Nifty is a better choice. But because the Nifty is a broader index, it's always wiser to stay there also.
Okay. All right. Sudarshan and Mitessh, your stock ideas for today?
Yeah, I have 3 buys to a sell. ICICI Bank is a buy with a stop at 909, targets of 955. AB Capital is a buy with a stop at 111 for targets of 120. And Exide is the third buy call with a stop at 157 for targets of 166. One sell call that's on Bajaj Finance, I think looking like some profit booking can take place over here. keep a stop above 72.55, look for targets of 78.
Thank you, Mitessh. Greetings of the season for you as well. We have to take a quick break and thereafter we will be almost at market opening time. We're going to connect with Krishnan ASV, the lead analyst for banking and financial stocks at HDFC Securities, to talk about the several banks that have announced numbers, of course, led by ICICI and Kotak.